Morning everyone, welcome back to another vlog. I am going to do a capsule wardrobe audit. First one since I've moved countries and finally found a proper place for my whole capsule wardrobe to live. I feel really excited to do it. Like, it's really nice to not have all my stuff living in storage, and I've really missed doing these seasonal capsule wardrobe audits, which I do routinely every spring, summer, autumn and winter, just to keep track of what I've got, if I'm wearing it, if I want to make any changes. Just a nice little routine that I've got that I do. Yeah, I haven't been doing it for a while because of the whole country move thing. So this will be interesting, I think. I haven't completely forgotten how to do it, but I am going to do it step by step in accordance with my How to Build a Year-Round Capsule Wardrobe ebook. So I'm going to go through each step of that with you as I'm doing this. Also, if that is something that you're interested in, all of my ebooks are 50% off this month, and I will leave a link in the description to those in case you want to go and have a look. So this is how said capsule wardrobe is looking right now. Had a little bit of an experimentation in terms of the doors, but it didn't go very well. Can you see how it doesn't match up here? And I don't know. I just really don't like it, but had an experiment. It didn't work. I'm gonna peel it off and move on. But yes, this is the full capsule wardrobe. This is my year-round capsule wardrobe that I'm gonna be auditing. So get going. Step number one is always figure out your personal style before you even touch your wardrobe. I like to do this on Pinterest, and again in my How to Build Year-Round Capsule Wardrobe guide, I take you through this process step by step. I like to build a mood board on Pinterest, and then I like to come up with 3 keywords that sum up my personal style. And it makes it a lot easier because then when you come to your wardrobe, you already know the style that you are looking for, and you can ask yourself, is this piece in line with my personal style? It just makes decluttering, curation so much easier. I have revisited mine. I will put it up on the screen so that you can see mine. I haven't changed anything to do with that. I don't feel the need to change it. My style still feels exactly the same, even though I feel like my lifestyle is changing because I've moved countries. I live in Paris now. My life feels really different, and I have this, it's really strange at the minute. I'm really curious to hear if this resonates with you, but I've talked before in previous vlogs about how I feel like I have found this gear that didn't really know that I had. I feel very excited about life right now. I feel like something incredible is about to happen, like every single day. I feel like that. I feel like I can reinvent myself into anyone that I want to be. Like, I'm growing into myself, like I'm becoming the person that I always wanted to be, and maybe I don't even know who that is yet, but I'm gonna find out. I feel very open. That's the best word I can use to describe it. Very open, very positive, very enthusiastic. But my personal style and the 3 keywords, which are feminine, functional and simple, they don't feel like they've changed at all. But yeah, life has changed. So I'm going to be quite interested actually to see what happens with this. Have already identified a few gaps. I've got a few new pieces recently, which I'll talk you through all of that. But yes, personal style always comes first in the form of a mood board that sums up what you feel like your personal style is, and that should resonate with you from the inside out. So ideally, it shouldn't be trend-led in any way. It should feel like you. It should feel like the very essence of who you are, and whatever it is that makes you feel most like you and makes you feel the most comfortable as well. And then once you have that, you need to get everything out of your wardrobe, absolutely everything that you own. If you don't keep everything in your wardrobe, then go around the house, go wherever and find everything. We need to pile it all up so we can see what we're dealing with. So once you've got everything out and you can see everything in front of you, it's very, very important to do that. You can go through each piece individually and ask yourself, this is what I do, I ask myself the following questions. I literally hold each piece, look at it, be present with it, think about, have I worn this recently? Recently I would say is the last 6 months to 1 year. Would I buy this now? Is it in line with my personal style? Does this fit me? Is it in, good, usable condition? Those sorts of questions are what you want to be asking for each individual piece. And based on your answer to those questions, you need to create 4 piles. So the 4 piles that you want to create are either keep, so that's stuff that's going back in your wardrobe, donate, which is stuff that you don't want anymore but isn't in a good condition, so you can donate that stuff, or recycle it, whichever feels best. You need a sell pile, which is stuff that you can sell on eBay or Vinted or Depop or your Instagram stories or wherever it is that you want to sell your stuff. And then the 4th pile that you have is your trial without pile. That they're clothes that like you're not really sure about, but you're not quite ready to let go of. And the choice that you have, what to do with those, you can either put them back in your wardrobe with your other stuff, but like mentally label them as, they're on a trial period, or you can put them all in a box, put them out of sight and just see how you get on with them until the next wardrobe audit that you do, which might be in 3 months, 6 months, depends how often you want to do that. So that's the next thing. Go through everything individually and organize it into 4 piles. I'm going to be very strict with myself. I'm going to be very honest with myself about the answers. Like if I don't love it, it's not staying. I feel like change is here. I feel like change is here. I've been clinging on to my old identity, countryside, living Jess. And I understand that. I understand why I've been doing that. But I really feel this need to embrace change, to let myself evolve and grow, as scary as that can feel. And I need to let go and just embrace the now and the immediate future, because that's what's happening. That's what I'm actually dealing with. I don't know if that's something that you can relate to when you're going through periods of change. But yes, I'm going to be very, very honest with myself. 2 words that came up though, that have come up recently for me in tarot readings that I've had with friends. One of them was simmer and the other one was balance. And they feel very true to use as a guide, because as I was saying, I do feel like I have this very intense energy and this huge thirst for change and evolution and leveling up and all that kind of stuff. But I think turning the pan down just a little bit and adopting a slow and steady approach feels a little bit more sustainable, instead of doing a complete overhaul. Not that I feel the need to do a complete overhaul. I do feel the need to make a few changes. That feels like a more sustainable approach to take. So that's the plan. But it's time. It's time to let go of past identities that I once felt cradled by, I would say. Oh, not sure where that word came from. But yeah, that feels true. And to embrace this newness. It's exciting. It should be exciting. It should be really, really exciting. But letting go and letting ourselves change, I think that is a very scary thing for a lot of us. Let me know in the comments, especially after, like, you know, big life changes, moving countries, changing jobs, breakups, new relationships, having kids, you know, whatever it is. It affects us emotionally, and our wardrobes are no exception. I say this all the time. I read once that our clothes are the skin that we live our lives in. I read that. I think it was a fashion editor that said it, and it stuck with me forever. Our clothes, it's such an emotional affair, dressing our bodies. It's how we show up in the world, and we get to choose that. There's a lot of power in it, which is why I like to take the time to do this kind of thing. Okay, questions, let's go. Each piece, one by one. See these? I don't know if these are a little bit too short. I would love these to be longer. I'm gonna go with I don't know. Oh, this is a new piece that I absolutely love. This is a very, very easy yes. Okay, this very sadly, it needs repairing. It's definitely a no. These I love. I don't know. I think it's time to say goodbye. You can go there. That's a yes. That is actually a maybe. Didn't expect that. Oh, I love you too. Easy yes. Easy yes. Easy yes. I'm not sure. I think you're a trial without. So I'll put you there. I think you can go there. You an easy yes. So everything that is in the keep pile, I have put straight back in my wardrobe and organised that, so that feels really, really nice. And then I had a few things in other piles as well. So I'm going to try without these trainers because I haven't been wearing them very much. I've been much preferring my canvas trainers. They just feel so much nicer. I don't know if they have a place anymore. There's nothing wrong with them, but they don't feel right. So I'm listening to my body and making the changes. The other thing I'm trialing without are these jeans, which I actually feel quite upset about because I know I only just got them, but I think I may have made a mistake, and that's okay. We make mistakes, you know. That's all part of the process. I think they're too short, and I just haven't been. I don't love them as much as I love my other pairs of jeans. So if I don't love it and I'm not wearing it and I'm not feeling really, really good in it, it doesn't have a permanent place in my wardrobe. So I made that change. In terms of selling, I am gonna sell my silk trousers because I think they're too short. And yeah, I haven't been reaching for them. Whether I'll replace them or not, I'm not really sure. I don't think that's a definite gap as such. I am going to sell my backpack because I never wear it here. I never use it here. If I take anything out with me, I always use my canvas tote. It just isn't getting used. It doesn't have a place in the way that it did. It's time to let go. I think I'm going to open a Vinted account. Like, I've never used that before, but apparently everyone says that's really, really good. So I'm going to try that. This black silk dress I am selling. I have replaced it. I have bought 3 new items recently. I bought a trench coat. I bought a new black dress, which replaced this one. It's a more feminine fitted fit, which I just like, it's a standout for me. I prefer it so much more. It's definitely time to let this one go. And then I replaced a pair of heels that broke basically. So yes, they are already in there and this has been replaced, so this can go. The biggest pile that I have is the donate, recycle, get rid of pile. These shoes, they definitely feel like they have come to the end of their life with me. This skirt, I feel quite sad about. Like, I love this. Again, there's nothing inherently wrong with it or how it fits in my wardrobe, but it has like a pull in it, and it just is not looking its best. This sweater has a stain on it that I cannot for the life of me get out. I've tried absolutely everything and it's time to go because I have no space or time for stained pieces in my wardrobe. That has been replaced with a new cardigan. This t-shirt surprised me a little bit, but it just doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel like me. I'm not wearing it and I definitely feel like I can do without it. So there it goes. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed that. I hope it's been valuable for you. I hope that you feel inspired and motivated to do your own capsule wardrobe audit. It's something that I love doing every single season. It's a really nice way to stay mindful and present with what it is that you do actually have. They say that we wear 20% of our wardrobes 80% of the time, and it does feel really good to know that everything in my wardrobe now is reflective of my personal style. I love it, I'm wearing it, and it reflects my lifestyle now. Most importantly, you know, it really feels aligned with who I feel like I am right now and the person that I am growing into, and it's going to allow me to do that freely. Thank you so much for watching. I will leave a link to my ebooks, which I said were 50% off for this whole month. So if you want to find out more about them, they are designed to be a hand-holding guide. They guide you through the step-by-step process of simplifying your wardrobe, your home, and there's a life one as well. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to find out more about them. Let me know if you do a capsule wardrobe audit. Let me know how you get on. I can't wait to hear. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.